Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's up, guys? This is reviewedge here, back for the first time in quite a while. It's been a really long time since I've done a sit-down video like this, but I got a new camera, so I figured I'd whip up a video here. So as you may remember, I have done a video already on the Eken H9. So when I had the ability to receive another one of these cameras, it's kind of a really long story, but basically I talked the company into giving me the model that came with this 2.4 gigahertz remote, which I now am learning is splash proof. So basically it allows me to remotely control the camera and do some basic functions. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and check it out. Alright, so like the Ekens always do, it comes with a ton of stuff. Here's the remote. I'll set this to the side for now. You got a selfie stick, straps. I'll just go through this real quickly and show you everything. Batteries, battery dock, random clip that I've never used before. Exciting. Personal favorite, micro USB cord. And zip ties. Classic Chinese camera. And you've got a manual. This is manual specific to the remote. So I'll just sort of, there we go. And we've got the camera here, and like usual, the Eken is it's a little bit thicker than a GoPro, probably about maybe 5 millimeters, so not too noticeable. It's a nice camera. One difference is this case. I'll actually go grab an old case. So you'll notice this case is kind of a little bit redesigned. It's got a round lens cap that looks like it should let in a little more light than this is the original one. So they have made some differences. Here's my old Eken camera, and yeah, it looks identical to the new one that I received. So they haven't changed up that design. Yeah, so that's basically just reviewing this old stuff that I've already made a video on, and now to the remote. So there's the manual there. We'll pull out this remote. It's fairly small, fits in the palm of my hand. It's a little bit actually more robust feeling than I was expecting it to. It's not just a light piece of plastic. Feels nice. I really like these buttons. Good clickability. And I believe it's got these slots here. It's meant to be mounted on a wrist strap. I'll see if I can get that figured out. Alright, finally got that figured out. The strap was included in the box. It fits on your wrist like this, so if you're in the middle of an action sport or something like that, you have the ability to click here and control your camera. I'm just going to hook it up to the camera now and explain you that process. Alright, I'm back. That took a while, but I learned some valuable information. So, this remote, mine did not work immediately. So all I had to do was go out and change a battery. It's just like a little watch battery that kind of looks like a quarter. Unfortunately, the one that I got, the battery that was in there that came with it was out for whatever reason. So if yours doesn't seem to work, just check the battery first. Yeah, so this is actually even cooler than I was thinking, because you don't have to put it into Wi-Fi mode or anything. You just set the camera down, and all you have to do is tap the capture mode or the camera mode, and without having to put it in any special, like without having to touch the camera, it will just immediately start to record. And this thing is on at all times. It's probably why the battery ran out, but apparently the battery is supposed to last a long time on it. So that's gonna make for some cool ease of use with this remote. So you really can, even though there are only 2 buttons, you can do a bunch with this remote. So obviously you can start and stop videos, and depending on if it's in time-lapse mode or whatever the mode is, by pushing the red button, you can take pictures. Here, I'll show you the screen there. Yeah, or you can take time lapses or whatever, like I said. So that's kind of nice. And also, one other thing that would be nice, say your camera was in a hard to reach place, you can, by holding down the picture button, you can actually remotely turn off the camera. So that, I think, is a really cool feature. Overall, this remote does more than I was expecting it to, and you could put it in your pocket or keep it wherever you want to. It doesn't have to go on your wrist. I'm a fan of it. One thing to note, this camera, you can see, maybe, probably not, but it does say remote here. So the H9R is actually a different version than just the normal Eken H9, because this remote is not going to work with the normal Eken. You need to purchase the Eken H9R. The remote isn't sold separately anyways, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so if you get the H9R, it'll come with this remote, and that's the only version that the remote will work with. Overall, I know I've talked about it before, but I think this is a great camera. It is so cheap. I think this was like $75 for a legit 4K action camera with this remote. It's even cheaper without the remote. Overall, it's a great product. Thank you to Eken for sending it to me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.